Australian Survivor, Australia versus the World, has begun, and the first player was eliminated. It's time to figure out why Rob lost.
Rob, the tribe has spoken.
Rob came into the game as a dominant winner of South African Survivor. Unfortunately, it seemed like he let that go to his head as he began this new season with people who didn't know him. Admittedly, this game is being played at hyper speed, but he didn't take time to get to know people before deciding he knew the best way for everyone to vote. And I do mean everyone. He could have just gathered the three other non-US international players and had a majority if they stayed true, but he decided to try to get the other two US players as well. This was, of course, after he put Parvati into an awkward spot in front of those other international players by pushing her to commit to voting out her longtime friend, Suri. I really don't know what was going through his mind. Of course, Parvati wasn't going to answer him there in front of everyone. Rob took this as a rejection, which it was, and decided that meant she had to go home. And then, as I said, he even told her fellow US players, which means the information quickly got back to her. And it pissed off the other two US players, with Suri saying Rob thinks he's running the tribe and you have to cut off the head of the snake, leading to a funny discussion between her and Lisa about how they don't know what they do without him telling them everything. He's so good at everything, like starting a fire. He failed. Using a slingshot. He failed. Keeping track of the machete. Nobody could find it. And as Lisa noted to us,
I don't know if you know this, but I already won Survivor, so I think I might know what to do a little bit.
it seems like Lisa was the deciding factor. We didn't see it specifically, but the three international players discussed how things were going and said they were making the decision, which to my mind meant Lisa was making the decision. Once she made it clear what she was doing, I'm sure the other two realized there was no point in going against it and being in the minority. If Rob had taken maybe a few minutes to get to know other people, he might have found out how big a fan Lisa is of US Survivor, and he might have realized she may want to play with them, not against them. But Rob was too busy deciding he was in charge and knew the answer for everyone, and you will obey. He overschemed and was too obvious. He was inflexible, and he immediately became a threat to pretty much everyone because if they allowed him to decide this vote, they would be giving him power in the game. Plus, of course, while he claimed they had to stay true to their tribe, he was caught talking to David in both of the challenges. Rob was so overconfident and believed that he could get everyone on the same page for the vote. I guess he did succeed in that. He unified the tribe. They all voted against him because of the way he acted. And that is why Rob lost. Be sure to subscribe for upcoming future mini WhyXLost videos all season long, as well as videos about Big Brother 27 and short videos about both of those shows and anything else that I can come up with.